In the world of glitz and glamour, not everything is as it seems. Today we delve into the controversial life of an icon, Britney Spears. From her days as a young girl with a big voice in rural Mississippi, to her meteoric rise to pop stardom, Britney's story is one that's captivated the world for decades. But behind the catchy songs and iconic music videos lies a darker narrative. A story of intense pressure, media scrutiny, and a fight for personal freedom that continues to this day. Buckle up, guys, because this is going to be a wild ride. Picture this. Kentwood, Louisiana. A small town, a young Britney with big dreams, belting out tunes from the time she could talk. Even back then, you could see that spark, that undeniable it factor. She was a natural, a prodigy destined for greatness. By the age of 11, she landed a coveted spot on the Mickey Mouse Club, sharing the stage with other future stars like Justin Timberlake and Christina Aguilera. It seemed like a fairy tale, right? But even in those early years, the pressure of the spotlight was starting to show. Imagine being plucked from your childhood, thrust into the world of show business. All those eyes on you, judging your every move. The competition was fierce, the demands relentless. Britney was just a kid, but the industry machine was already molding her into its image, pushing her to be perfect, to be the ultimate pop princess. And boy did she deliver, Baby One More Time. That song, that music video, it changed everything. Britney became a global phenomenon, her image plastered on every magazine cover, her music blasting from every radio station. She was the princess of pop, ruling the world with her catchy tunes and electrifying dance moves. But behind that megawatt smile, there were cracks beginning to show. The constant scrutiny, the relentless paparazzi, the pressure to maintain that perfect image, it was taking its toll. The late 90s and early 2000s were Britney's reign. She was unstoppable, a hit-making machine. From Oops, I Did It Again to Toxic, her music dominated the charts, her videos broke records, and her concerts were legendary. She was dating Justin Timberlake, for crying out loud. It was a whirlwind romance, two pop icons deeply in love, or so we thought. Their breakup was brutal, splashed across every tabloid, dissected by every talk show host. The world watched, captivated, as Britney's personal life imploded. She was heartbroken, betrayed, and the media was there to capture every tear, every stumble. It was like a car crash in slow motion, and we couldn't look away. But Britney, being the fighter she is, picked herself up and dusted herself off. She went back to the studio, poured her heart into her music, and came back stronger than ever. She was reinventing herself, experimenting with different sounds, pushing boundaries. She was evolving as an artist, but the pressure cooker of fame was still simmering. She married dancer Kevin Federline, and they started a family. The world rejoiced, but the scrutiny never stopped. Every move, every parenting decision was analyzed and criticized. 2007 was a breaking point, not just for Britney, but for the way we, as a society, treat celebrities. The constant hounding, the lack of privacy, the relentless pressure, it all came crashing down. The image of Britney, her head shaved, attacking a paparazzi car with an umbrella, became a symbol of the dark side of fame. The media, instead of offering compassion, went into overdrive. They painted her as unhinged, unstable, a danger to herself and others. They dissected her every move, analyzed her every word, looking for any sign of instability. It was a public spectacle, and Britney was the unwilling star. What they didn't show were the years of relentless pressure, the lack of support, the constant invasion of privacy. They just saw a headline, a story to sell, and they didn't care who got hurt in the process. Despite being under the constraints of a conservatorship, Britney continued to work. She released albums, went on tour, even had a successful residency in Las Vegas. She was a machine, churning out hit after hit, performing night after night. But behind that dazzling smile, something felt off. Her eyes lacked their usual sparkle. Her performances, while technically flawless, seemed robotic, devoid of the joy and passion she was known for. The world was happy to have Britney back. But was it the real Britney, or was it a carefully constructed persona, controlled by the very people who were supposed to be protecting her? The #Free Britney movement grew louder, fueled by concerns about the conservatorship and Britney's cryptic social media posts. Fans noticed inconsistencies, strange messages, and a sense of sadness behind her forced smiles. They started digging deeper, uncovering court documents, speaking to sources, and demanding answers. And then, in 2021, Britney broke her silence. The #Free Britney movement wasn't just about Britney Spears. It became a symbol of something much larger. It was about holding powerful people accountable, about challenging a system that often silences and exploits vulnerable individuals. It was about the right to autonomy, the right to control your own life, your own body, your own finances. Fans from all over the world united under the #Free Britney banner. They organized protests, raised awareness on social media, and contacted lawmakers demanding justice for Britney. They saw through the carefully crafted narrative, the PR spin, and the legal jargon. Britney's conservatorship battle was messy, complicated, and deeply personal. It pitted family members against each other, exposed long-held secrets, and revealed the complexities of fame and fortune. At the center of it all was Britney, fighting for her voice to be heard, for her life to be her own. Her father, Jamie Spears, remained a controversial figure throughout the conservatorship. While he maintained that his actions were always in Britney's best interest, many questioned his motives, pointing to alleged financial mismanagement and controlling behavior. The court of public opinion was swift and unforgiving, with many accusing Jamie of exploiting his daughter for personal gain. Britney's mother, Lynn Spears, also became a vocal presence during the conservatorship battle. The role of family in Britney Spears' life has been a constant source of speculation and controversy. From her early days as a child star, managed by her parents, to the complexities of her conservatorship, family dynamics have played a significant role in shaping her journey. But behind the headlines and the court battles lies a more nuanced story, one of love, loyalty, betrayal, and the often complicated relationships that bind families together. Britney's relationship with her father, Jamie Spears, has been particularly fraught. As her conservator, he held immense power over her life, controlling her finances, her career, and even her personal relationships. While he maintained that his actions were motivated by love and a desire to protect his daughter, many questioned his motives, alleging financial mismanagement and a controlling, even abusive dynamic. Britney's mother, Lynn Spears, has also been a complex figure in her life. Britney Spears' story is a stark reminder of the immense pressure and scrutiny that come with fame, particularly for those who achieve stardom at a young age. The relentless media attention, the constant pressure to maintain a perfect image, and the lack of privacy can take a devastating toll on mental health, leading to anxiety, depression, and even breakdowns. From her early days as a bubbly teenager on the Mickey Mouse Club to her meteoric rise to pop superstardom, Britney was constantly in the spotlight. Every aspect of her life, from her relationships to her wardrobe malfunctions, was scrutinized and sensationalized by the media. The pressure to be perfect, to live up to the impossible standards set by the entertainment industry was relentless. As Britney's personal life began to unravel in the mid-2000s, the media frenzy only intensified. Britney Spears' impact on pop culture is undeniable. She redefined the image of a pop star for a generation, influencing countless artists and leaving an indelible mark on music, fashion, and dance. But her legacy is also a cautionary tale, a reminder of the dark side of fame and the importance of protecting vulnerable individuals from exploitation. From her iconic music videos to her electrifying stage presence, Britney set trends and broke barriers. She embraced her sexuality, challenged gender norms, and inspired a generation of young people to embrace their individuality. Her music became the soundtrack to countless childhoods and teenage dreams, her influence felt far beyond the realm of music. But Britney's story also serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of fame, particularly for those who achieve stardom at a young age. With the conservatorship behind her, Britney Spears faces a future full of possibilities. After years of being silenced and controlled, she is finally free to make her own choices, to pursue her own passions, and to reclaim her narrative. The world watches with bated breath, eager to see what this new chapter holds for the pop icon. Britney has expressed a desire to focus on her personal life, to spend time with her loved ones, and to explore creative pursuits outside of the pressures of the music industry. She has hinted at the possibility of marriage and starting a family, embracing a future filled with love, joy, and the freedom to define her own happiness. However, the scars of the past run deep, and the road to healing is likely to be long and challenging. Britney Spears' story is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, the power of hope, and the unwavering love of fans. It's a reminder that even in the darkest of times, even when silenced and controlled, the human spirit can endure, overcome, and ultimately triumph. Behind the spotlight, the shadows linger. This has been a glimpse into the life of Britney Spears, a tale of triumph and turmoil. But through it all, Britney has taught us the importance of fighting for what you believe in, of using your voice to speak your truth, and of never giving up on hope.